In this session, I talk about skunks, Tom Brady, and the ability to just be aware, man. Self-awareness. Coming up. Hey there, Jed Coverness here from jedcoverness.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. It's just a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind and to get past myself, right? To get to know myself. I hope that one person gives it a shot. That's the intent, right? That one person hits record. You don't have to share it out to the world like I do, but just try it, right? It's very therapeutic. It helps a ton. So, Monday morning, gotta love Monday mornings. Started out really good, hit some meditation, and then I woke up kind of like usual. Got the kids ready to go, and then I'm getting ready myself, and my wife screams, "Skunk! Jed! Skunk!" Right? So I had to go and grab the gun, and you know, the thing is I don't like to shoot animals when I don't have to. Like, I'm not a crazy animal activist. Not that they're crazy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not, like, I deer hunt, I shoot whatever I want to, but it's more or less like because I'm gonna eat the meat. Whereas if I don't eat the meat, then I kind of don't see any point in shooting it except for something that's rampant, or, you know, I mean, I don't know. That goes along with saying that I don't usually premeditate or think about what I'm going to talk about in my talk therapy. So, you know, I just bringing up animals and living out in the country, and kind of got to do what you got to do. Like, I'm not going to have a wild, rampant skunk running around our yard. I mean, yes, you can trap it and move it, but like, if they're already rampant and they're out during the daytime, like, that's not safe. So had to shoot it, had to, dispose of it, all that crazy stuff that goes along with it. But that's the difference, right? That's the difference between living in the country and living in the town, living in the city. But we love it, right? We wouldn't have it any other way. We love living out there. It's downpouring right now. Hopefully you can still hear me, but if you can't, oh well, I guess. I mean, I just talk. Like, I don't think about what I'm going to talk about. I just talk from my heart, talk from my center, if you will, and I go from there. I go from what feels good. But it was an awesome weekend for me. It was kind of a new adventure type weekend, where first time in quite a while that something new has come about in my head, as far as like, okay, this is kind of the next, maybe, right? I don't know, might be the next thing, is supplements, right? So learning more about supplements, because everybody wants a supplement, and I'm gonna go where the market is, right? I'm going where the market's going, because I don't typically take supplements, but I've sampled a few, and that spurs the idea of, okay, if people are out there trying these things and they buy it, right? You're wasting money on the crappy products when you could be buying the good ones, right? If you want to buy products, awesome. But how do you know they're any good? How do you know they taste good? How do you know there isn't crazy side effects, like your pinky going numb for 3 days, or, I mean, your tongue completely swelling up for 2 or 3 more days after you get past the pinky thing? I don't know, right? Supplements, there are good ones out there, but there are a hell of a lot more crappy ones. So that's what I think is next on the horizon. What that looks like, I don't know, but stay tuned to that. I'm really excited for that. I'm really, I'm thirsting for more information. I'm gonna, it's gonna be fun. I'll do some reviews or whatever that looks like. Talking to my brother last night, that'd be awesome to get him involved, because he brings, I think, the entertainment value and just the realism of what everybody was, what the market is thinking, like, it's fun. It's gonna be fun. So stay tuned for that. And at the end of the day, what do if you will gain out of the deal is my brother hanging out, like my brother and I hanging out more, well then that's a win right there, right? Like, you can't get any better than that. Hanging out with your brother, like your sibling, I'm down with that. So who knows? But the other thing is so I was talking to my dad last weekend, and it was funny because we had got on the subject of Tom Brady, right? He's coming out with a book, or he already did actually come out with a book of like follow these, I think it's recipes and workouts or whatever it is, and it's like, I understand that he's worked hard within his career, but the recipes and workout programs that he's done have come from some other trainer, right? Like some other personal trainer, athletic trainer. He has no education to give that information out. It really, to be real honest, it pisses me off because I have education, I have experience, and I guess, I don't know, when it comes down to it, he's got influence, right? Like, he's worked hard enough to have influence. So does it piss me off, like, to the point of me getting angry? Maybe during the conversation with my dad, yes, I was angry. But the more I think about it, it's like, I'm not gonna get angry because somebody else is making a buck off of somebody else, right? Like, that's just how it works. But Tom Brady has the work ethic, just not the education. Yeah, he can write down his story and say, here, this is what I've done to get my body as fit as it can be. And I get that, because that's kind of how it works, right? That's marketing 101. But man, like, if you follow his stuff because he's fit and like that's it, no other credential, like zero, no exercise science background, no dietitian background, like just, I guess, pure experience, can a person correlate that over to anybody else who has all the experience in the world and no education? I guess. Frick. Like, I don't know. I mean, this is why I do this. This is why I do talk therapy, because then I can hash it out, I guess, in my own mind. Am I jealous of this situation? No, I'm not. I can honestly say I'm not, because I have my own strengths, and Tom Brady has his own strengths, right? Like, they lost yesterday. They lost. I can't say that I'm feeling bad for anybody that they lost, but you're in the NFL, right? Like, if you play pro football, like, you really never lose. You don't. You really never lose. Like, sure, you lose a football game, but you're a pro athlete. You kind of win every day. Even if people know your name or not, you're still in the NFL. You're a professional athlete, and you strive for bigger and better things, and that's just kind of how it works. But yeah, it's kind of nuts, all this stuff coming out. I encourage anybody to try it. It's just talking straight up truth without any reserve, really. Anybody who listens, awesome. The other thing that's kind of like really surfacing in my mind, really surfacing in my heart, is the audacity it takes, right? The level of audacity to think that I am someone, right? That's really come out lately, to be like, yep, I can, I will, I have, like all of these things. And it just comes down to understanding yourself. Like, I have the audacity to think that jedcobernus.com is a legitimate service, is a legitimate business, is a legitimate thing, right? And some people think like that and some people don't. And it takes time to get there. But people are searching these WODs, right? Like, there's 250 of them so far. It's amazing. I think there's 230 of them posted, 232 posted to my blog. What I'm finding, though, is people are going to those WODs, they do them, and they don't say anything that they're done. Those are called lurkers. You're a lurker. If you go to the blog post or to the video and watch it, and you don't say anything, you're a damn lurker, right? Say something. Let me know what else I can do, because it's all for free anyway. Come on now, Cobra Nation. It comes down to having enough I was gonna say self-respect. Yeah, let's just say self-respect. To pay credit where the credit's due. Like, you're doing the work. So, brag about it. Brag about yourself. To say, look what I did today. In a healthy way, and not just, not just a, hey, look at me, but just be like, hey, I worked my ass off this morning, and I'm going to share it to the world about it. But the other funny thing is I'm hearing that, if I go to the WOD post itself, and I know what the moves are, I don't even watch the video. It's like, that would make sense that the videos aren't like crazy high views, while I enjoy making them, and I will continue to make them. I think my shift of thinking will be like, okay, not necessarily get through the video, but like create the video. If there's 0 views on it, people just know what they're doing, and that's pretty good, right? People just know the moves that I'm asking them to do because they've gotten that far. And I'll introduce a new one every now and again because our bodies crave something different after a while. So that's the thoughts, right? Those are the thoughts that go along with those videos. I used to think, oh man, nobody's watching these videos. What the hell can I do different? Should I do this or should I do that? Should I wear, next to no clothing? Should I be more entertaining? Whatever it is. It's like, no, just be me and understand why a person would even watch the video in the first place. It's not for entertainment. Like, you watch this for, if you want to call it entertainment value, not like, hey, I want to be entertained, but like, you watch this for some other reason than to actually move. Like in this video, I'm not asking you to move your body. In those videos, I sure am. It's like, yeah, okay, if you're gonna watch this, like, it's time to move. This is moving up here, which requires, in my opinion, way more effort, but in a different way. But yeah, I mean, it just comes down to some real basic movements. So yeah, it was a lot of fun today. Cobra Nation, like, comment, and share for sure. Keep doing it. I really appreciate you. I love you guys. And if you want the self-confidence that I have, I can show it to you. There is a system out there. We can get you online and feeling good about that. Comment info below and hit subscribe wherever you're seeing this. Subscribe on YouTube. Put your name and email in. I'll see you with whatever I have. All right? I will give you it all away, pretty much for free. Right? All of this stuff comes for free. So as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed.